Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Griezmann. De Paul. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alvarez. Alvarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lino. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lamar. And now the hit! Lino. De Paul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fabian Ruiz running with the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Fabian Ruiz plays it short. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pablo Barrios. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Foot in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Griezmann. Lemar. He's a sharp little ball. There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Lino. And it's Lemar. Now Lino. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
30 minutes gone. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Lemar. Lemar does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance to counter. Pablo Barrios does well to get it back. Griezmann, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Llorente. Dembele. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Lino. That's a fact. It's Griezmann! It's a goal kick.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Alvarez. And it's Griezmann. Well, that's well seen too. Barrios. Kvaratskhelia. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Lemar. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Barcola. Dembele. And that is expertly dealt with. Danger averted for now. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lemar, he's picked his way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Paul. Lino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That has been cut short. Lino. Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Lino. And through to the goalkeeper. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Reynildo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's green grass. Samuelino! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 80.113 espectadores.
Just about up to the hour now. He's had it taken off him. Barrios. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Paul. Alvarez. Oh, great chance!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Griezmann. Longley. Here's Llorente. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Griezmann. El dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
And he can clear it away.
El dorsal 9. El dorsal
Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos. De Paul. It's Gallagher. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele tries making a foray down the right. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a quick ball upfield. And it's Koke. That's really well cleared. Longley.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lamar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
12,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 17. Se va a realizar un
No
cambio
way
de
through.
jugadores.
Oh, easy pickings there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's ambitious. And here's Correa. And he's there to get it away.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's hits one! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Marquinhos makes the interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Griezmann. Reinildo. João Neves opts to... Great chance! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And it's Griezmann. Samuel Lino! They've got to be quick to recover this. So, what can they make of this? Dembele. De Paul. Griezmann. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gallagher. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Griezmann. Fabian Ruiz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dembele in with the challenge. So we're still where we started right now. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, and he's through the middle. Gonzalo Ramos. Lemar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lino. Hakimi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gallagher. Fabian Ruiz does well to get it back. Played back in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Lemar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lemar. Oh, good-looking ball. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. João Neves. And here's Ramos. He's had a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lino. João Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Gonzalo Ramos. Kvaratskhelia.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kvaratskhelia has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Ramos. Llorente deals with that comfortably. No messing up. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, It is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That's alert and sharp and very well played. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Longley. And he's gone looking for safety. Gonzalo Ramos. Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. No, again there's no way through. And it's Dembele. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lamar. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Lamar. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lamar. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Always onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kvaratskhelia.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's to Paul.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He could be in here. Kvaratskhelia! A real chance and a real let-off.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
Both
dorsal
sides then
5,
taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to their
7,
benches.
Griezmann. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 12.
Closing in on
Será
the last quarter of an hour.
El dorsal 8. El
Riquelme.
dorsal 6. Coque. El
Gallagher.
dorsal 9. El dorsal
Riquelme.
17. Se va a realizar
A
un cambio de
reprieve,
jugadores.
albeit perhaps momentary. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hakimi. Now it's Correa. Big chance! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lenormand gets over and intercepts. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Riquelme. Solid! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Habrá 3
Solot.
minutos de descuento.
For Coque. Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Correa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deep.
Tries a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So, a breakthrough already. Vitinha, and it's Dembele. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, this is a great position. Caught offside that time. Throw in. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. And Hakimi. Gallagher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in plenty of space here. Pablo Barrios! Now, who's going to be first to this? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Le Normand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely aimed pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gonzalo Ramos! He's got away with one there. Raspilicueta. Out for a throw. No way through. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Gallagher. Dembele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Gonzalo Ramos! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got space in the shot and goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Jimenez gets it clear. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He could be in here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll...
He's through and all alone! So can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pablo Barrios. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raspilicueta. Gallagher. Lino. De Paul. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pablo Barrios. Hakimi. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. And that could set him on his way. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get free. João Neves. Hernandez. Here's Vitinha. And he's found a way past.
2 added minutes has been
Barrios
indicated.
looking understandably energised after his goal. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Passes short and sharp. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break.
And
1-0.
now I'd just like to read out our fan
So your
club
views on the
members
first
who are
half?
celebrating their
At least,
birthdays
Peter,
today.
not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Alvarez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimpembe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's to Paul. Looking for the runner. Lino. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Pablo Barrios. Can he get it through?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kvaratskhelia is looking to set free a runner. Gallagher did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was alert to it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Paul. No way through, so back it comes. And here's a chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Dembele. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
De Paul. Griezmann. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Alvarez made a good run there. Griezmann. Pablo Barrios.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Kvaratskhelia. Just about up to 75 minutes. He could be in here. Now it's Griezmann, and he's certainly onside. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
De Paul.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos has been caught there. It's a foul.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Vitinha is standing over this one. Vitinha! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. No way through there. De Paul. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that pass isn't the
There
best.
will be 1 minute added time.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Barrios
Please turn
voted
your
man of
attention
the
to the
match,
screen
and
for
deservedly
information
so.
provided by the
How do you
local
look back on the
police.
game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game.